as well.
Yeah.
So we cannot just like I say, we cannot just give ourselves advice. We also need advice from older people.
Yeah.
We have people coming out with
To guide
podcasts.
us. Yeah, to guide
So
us.
at least, like, let's say now you click on a link on our official Instagram page and maybe you ask us some question and we know ourselves that we cannot.
We cannot answer it on
So
our own.
that's where we have the older people
Other
coming in
people
also.
come in.
Where
Yeah.
you brainstorm with them as well.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. But nevertheless, the movie was interesting. It just and then the most funny part that got to me was when he was sleeping. Someone was sleeping. And then he said God calls him. You know why? Money. Money. You know his friend told him about how
this
they
drug
can
business, something like that.
was it that
Yeah, I think he should do this drug business where he can make 1 million
make
naira every
1 million from the church, oh, from the church. Hi. He started building. He started building the church. And then he was using the tithe for his own. Hey, wait. No, now. I felt like this was not
night of
this is not God's calling.
at all.
This is not God's calling at all. Eh? And then when he now finally saw his ex, oh, the woman that he loved before, that's that fair Ashanwa, that fine, beautiful lady, Joy. When he saw her, it's like, is this you? I felt bad when she left him, but
Because like when I viewed that movie,
yeah,
even I was like I don't even know why because it was like that's for me I would say it's more like way back it's coming back my secondary school
mm.
where I used to question because I could not actually open my mouth and try to utter a word or something. Then eventually I'll see someone good enough to
To speak
just
to her.
then I'm
So,
like fuck I could not actually get that's what actually happened. Yeah.
mm.
Me I feel like that's why I'm always telling people you have to be valuable. Yes, you cannot tell me I'm 100% value and you're 20% value. I will never ever want to associate myself with you, even if love comes in. There's how I want to settle down with you. I'll be like, I'm 100%, you 20%. What are you bringing to the table? Yeah. But if you're 100%, I'm 100%. I'm like energy matching energy.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see. Joy deep down knows that they're not compatible, even if maybe she started catching feeling for Samuel.
I think she knew.
She knew. That's why when the pastor now sat her down, I'm like, do you know who Samuel is really is?
Yeah.
Now it came to her mind that oh yeah,
But let's not say that guy is a bad guy. That
you
that
mean the
guy,
pastor?
the guy that was telling
Uh,
telling her about
Samuel.
Samuel. It's not a bad guy. Oh.
Let me say that guy is more like we will always have that guy in our life, always coming to tell us that oh as a reminder, see this thing you want to do. Have
Don't
you
do
really
it,
checked
oh.
it?
Don't do it, oh. Do
Don't
you
do
know
it.
the
You know the
background of this
background.
thing? Yeah.
Sometimes that person is our inner voice, and
Yeah.
that's God actually
That's the Holy Spirit
spirit.
speaking
That's
to
the
us.
third
That's why we need
person.
to get closer to Him.
Right.
It's very important. We need to get closer to Him so that we'll be able to hear His voice. By the end of the movie, like towards the end, he was caught. His friend died. Bad friends is bad. Like bad peer groups. Having bad peer groups is not encouraging
About
at all. Like you cannot. I'm not judging anybody or I'm not saying anything is bad, but like you cannot be a believer, a Christian, and you are having a friend who is not a believer and you're not doing anything
to
to
change
bring the
the person.
person closer to God.
That
That
person now is
you
just gonna
yourself, you're a bad friend.
and once you're a bad
Yeah.
friend, you definitely switch it up.
And they always say iron sharpens iron. So somebody's supposed to sharpen somebody.
That's what I'm saying. That value 100%. When you can easily move ahead,
Hmm.
100%
Mhm.
move, but 180, this person will always drain the 100.
Exactly.
Will not have the energy to move. Like
I get
me,
what you mean.
my friends.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm bringing this scenario on. I always tell my friend, I know that um, you cannot give me what I'm giving you, but I want you to just show effort that you want to do it.
Okay.
You don't have this thing to give me.
Okay.
But you going out to even find a way to give me. I'm this kind of person that if I give you 100%, even if you give me that 20, But that your 20 is at heart, yeah. You're not being pressured to. You know that, oh, I cannot give Zach 100%. But this my 20, I'll give him all to him. And I'm this person, I might even see that, okay, I'll tell you, brother, keep the 20%. It's not even enough for you. Let's go. Willingly, I'll help you out because I know that you're this kind of person that will stick out your neck for me, even if you don't have. And me, I'll be more moved to work with you without feeling that I'm being used. Yeah, I feel like genuinely, if you had it in your position,
Yeah.
you actually give it to me. So I feel like friends, Gen Z with friends, don't actually let your friend or in a relationship, don't let the guy be the giving part. Like you always want to be with the guy. You as a girl, you don't want to give the guy.
You don't want to
Eventually,
build
you don't
yourself.
want to be yourself. Yeah. I'm always saying myself, the Gen Z, we actually have it too difficult, like Gen Z to get married because we always feel like a well pronounced guy like this movie Achalugu and Odogu kind of thing. You get
Everybody.
everybody wants to be Achalugu. But let me use myself because I always like using myself. If I'm that man, let's say that Odogu and Achalugu was a gold digger. You know, Achalugu is not a gold digger in that movie. She's already a ready-made kind of person. That's
Independent.
what I'm saying. Relationship, ready-made and ready-made will always match. But you see, ready-made and Africa, oh, we are.
Oh, very good. Not sharing too. Anyway, so what do you think? Like, what do you think you could learn from the movie?
Well, I would say foolishness. That's why I want to advise the Gen Z. We should always want to experience life. That's why I see Samuel is my best character because I see myself, not like I'm saying I'll be better than him, but
Okay.
seeing in myself like him as a Gen Z going astray.
Yeah.
So if you should watch that movie and you don't want to be like Samuel, why don't you be a better version of Samuel? The things
Yeah.
that he's doing wrong, why don't you do it right in like
Yeah.
in reality?
Yeah.
So I'll say the guys for Gen Z, like
Mm.
the Gen Z the boys, actually be a better version of Samuel.
Someone.
Okay, that's what I have to say.
Yeah. I feel like what I've learned is know God for yourself. That's just it. Know God for yourself. You're not doing. I feel like we should not have this mindset that we are doing a favor to our parents by knowing God.
At all.
Our parents will go to heaven and leave us. So
Really, that
if you don't know God for yourself, like you build a relationship with God for yourself.
and that also comes in with we having issues with what we study at school. Sometimes our parents want us to be a doctor, but not actually giving that child the opportunity to like have you sit down with that child and ask him what you really want to do with your life. Like I'm always going to say I'm not like I'm bragging, but I might brag that I might be the best dad in my own time because even if I'm not saying I will let my child go astray, I'm also supporting to go astray.
Use the rod of correction.
Yeah,
Use
but I
that
always,
rod.
if he wants to be a musician,
Yeah.
I'll always be his number one sponsor.
But what type? Like, okay, question: now, if your son wants to be a musician, like you said, like, would you not question what type of musician
That's
to
actually
be a Christian, to be like a Christian father?
yeah, I'll actually question him.
Yeah.
But then just like I say, cannot change.
Cannot change. Yeah.
You just have to like you show him the thing, good things. You
Hmm.
support him and also tell him I'm only supporting you because I'm doing the responsibility of a father. But then I'll always tell you I don't want you to do this.
Yeah.
But it's left for you. That's what I'm saying. If you tell a child like a girl come of age, you know that she will definitely have a boyfriend. You sit her down, you know that every boys want to get under his skirt. So you bring that your boyfriend to the house. I'm your father. I sit down with that boy and tell him, okay, I know what you like my daughter. Okay, what are your intentions for him? You know that not like you putting fear in that boy, but at that point now you like installing this mentality in that boy that whatever happens to my daughter,
You're
mommy is responsible.
responsible.
So at
Yeah.
that point now you now like your daughter have upper hand in the relationship. The boy will be conscious of what he's doing. Get
Yeah.
yeah. So me, I feel like I always say the parent have a role to play in that
Yeah.
children's life. So even if we might feel like I'm old enough, I'm 20, I'm moving out from my dad's
Lie,
house.
lie. Even when you're married, listen to your parents, guys.
Yeah.
Very important though. Anyways, the next and the last movie before we end the episode is The Overcomer. I know that this movie, Americans have just been releasing all this Christian touching about faith. There are other movies out there that speak about it, but this Overcomer, I think, is one movie that it just touched me somewhere. Like it just made me just realize a lot of things. So the movie was basically about faith and a film with a strong Christian worldview. So it emphasizes on the importance of faith and forgiveness.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all struggle with forgiveness at times.
The
Let me
thing,
even
the thing is
lie.
that we forgive, but we don't actually forget.
Thank you.
Yeah, we forgive, but we don't actually forget.
I'm not even lying. Forgiveness is something that we struggle with, and man, it's just I think it's something that we should try to test ourselves, no matter the pain the person put you through, or just forgive, because I think that is one way to
Let go of
let
everything.
go. Just let
Yeah,
go.
like recently I had issue with my friend in school.
Mm.
Then I had this mind he snitched on me.
Oh, snitches get stitches. That's what they used to say.
So I'm like saying, okay, what I had in mind next I go to school,
Yeah,
I'll doing whatever on my mind.
yeah, that kind of thing.
But my other friend, I also give him accolades. He gave me like the right way to handle the situation. He told me, why don't you walk up to this your friend and tell him that you know what he did.
Mm.
He doesn't know that I know him.
Exactly, there are people like that.
So why don't I walk up to him? I had to show him his flaws. He
Yeah,
apologized. I'm like, oh, it's even simpler that way.
yeah, you
And
talk
I
about
before
it.
somehow I forgive and I somehow I forget, but at least that heavy hearted is not inside
Exactly.
of me. Now I'm still talking to him, but it's just that the boundary I draw boundaries
Yeah,
and that boundary is a healthy boundary.
yeah,
Sometimes I see people saying, I don't want this person in my life, but your boundary is not healthy. It's a healthy boundary. Their boundaries are healthy. The ones that are not healthy. Get so people actually trying to mix up the healthy boundary and unhealthy boundary, feeling like you want to cut off someone, and God will always be God, show Himself. You might cut off that person,
that
not
person will
knowing.
help. Ah.
So
End of today's episode. Please follow us on IG, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok. What's the other one? Facebook.
Facebook
Follow us on
and YouTube
Facebook.
as well.
Yeah, and YouTube.
YouTube as
Subscribe
well.
to the channel so that you have more gist. Please also click on the form on the IG page so that you could tell us your gist, ask us questions, and you don't have to use your real name.
Feel safe.
Yeah, feel safe. So we got you guys. So see you next time.
Make next episode or something.
Next episode, I guess. So bye guys.
See ya.